died, or their mothers never really cared about them, their mothers abused them. And it's really sad to just look at the song and just, it kind of makes you feel more perspective of other people. Maybe they didn't have mothers like this, and it's, yeah, just puts a tear in your eye, and it makes you all upset. But, yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I know, I'm not trying to make you cry, even though I sound a little choked up. But also, I do want to mention something else away from this topic for a little while. It's going to be something that talks about autism a little bit. Yeah. So I was wondering, like, about something to do with autism. Like, did anyone ever help you out, or did you have like a toy that helped you motivate and help you open up a bit? And by open up, I mean like be more into yourself and communicate better. You know, I know there's some different types of autism, like highly function. I'm not saying people with autism are stupid. No. There's just so many different types. There's the nonverbal. I mean, they are highly intelligent, but also some of them can't talk. Some of them can talk, but some don't talk until they're old enough. And I could communicate with people fine, but my older brother, Harry, he couldn't communicate with people at all. And I think he just loved to irritate people. But he wasn't doing it because he was mean. He was just doing it because, you know, he didn't know how to communicate with people. So, my mom bought these toys that she found, which were gargoyles, Darkwing Duck, and all sorts of things, and he managed to communicate through the toys. So the toys were the ones that helped, and that's why he wanted so much toys. But I think the reason behind that was because those meant so much to my mom because they helped my older brother. And my dad was supposed to ship those toys in. He was supposed to, and Mom's like, just take a while, but if you could you send in the toys? That's why she was like asking. And the reason why I mention this is because, well, I had to mention that Dad probably torn off and threw away my card of it. Whatever. I guess the reason why I mention it is because my dad took offense to my mom's pleading. Like, she was trying to be nice and understanding, but my dad took it as, oh, you are such a selfish bitch. And my mom was offended. And she's like, you know what? You and I are done. Don't contact me anymore. So she wasn't trying to be selfish. It's because those toys meant so much to her. Because those were the ones that helped my older brother open up. That's why she asked about them. I know it's not important now, but listen. When a mother does something for her child, like does something, excuse me, and she has something significant in a toy that brings back memories, you know something is truly amazing about that. But my dad had to go and be such a prick about it, and yeah. And I know I shouldn't mention baby songs even though I'm 23, but just looking back, I can still remember the songs in my head. And now I don't know, I can't face myself to look at those anymore, or hear myself sing them, because well, parts of my childhood were good, but some of them weren't great because of my meltdowns and the abuse I had to suffer from my dad. And I feel like all these little childish things I used to love as a kid, it feels like they're too fragile for me. And I know it's not important to you guys, but it feels like just looking back at these things I used to adore, all these nursery rhymes and everything, but they're just too fragile. They're just, it feels like so many fragments. I can't even face myself to hear them because it's like I can't even look at my childhood anymore the same way because there are so many dark things that nursery rhymes and baby songs cover up just to entertain children. I'm not saying all of it. They're just doing it to provide great memories, but also it's just, well, all the stuff that I suffered, I feel like I can't even look at myself again because I can't believe I was that sort of person. I mean, there were so many things I do cherish, but sometimes I just can't bear myself to look at them again because I would say for an excuse, maybe they were just too annoying for me now. Back then I used to love it, but now I just find it annoying for some reason. Maybe it's because the childhood that I suffered, it's just so many fragments that I left behind on so many people in such a negative manner. And I hate myself for it. And nothing's gonna make it better. There's so much cruelty in the world that you can't hide it away. You just can't. Because when you get older and when you find out how cruel people can be, it's so hard to see the positive side of things. Just so hard. So, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm being depressing. I'm sorry. I hope you guys understand. I'm not trying to put you guys down, but I'm just saying what's on my mind lately. I just wish I could go back and change things and maybe still be a good person. Because I never believed in myself of being a good person. So I want to do good. That's all. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoy. Thank you for listening to me rant. I'm really sorry. I hope I didn't bore you. But I just wanted to speak things that have been on my mind. But anyway, thanks so much for listening and watching. See you next time.